Hello all you psychos and sirens out there, Kin the Human here, and I've got a special Borderlands 1 video for you guys. I am showcasing all of the pearls I've collected over the past 2 years, and I finally got all 12 when I posted my tsunami drop. And over the past 2 years I've gotten quite a few pearls. I've gotten doubles and triples and quadruples of some of them, and altogether over the past 2 years I've gotten 41 pearlescents. So let's get into this. Here we have the Undertaker. I heard that the only legit prefix is steel, but these two have a different one. So I'm not 100% sure what the deal is with that. And I also have a corrosive version, and I didn't look them up on the wiki or anything like that to, have anything to read off of or confirm anything, but I have a couple different prefixes other than steel. I have the colossal, and then I have the steel version too. And how many do we have here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I've gotten 7 dang Undertakers. And the Undertaker is a pretty good rocket launcher. It's, I would say, is probably the best in Brick's hands or Roland's. Brick with the Master Blaster skill and comm, and Roland has his Heavy Gunner class mod, and whenever he gets a kill skill, it increases the fire rate. So the Undertaker's pretty good on those guys, but all in all, it is a really good rocket launcher. Come on, it's a pearlescent rocket launcher. It's got to be pretty beast, and it is. So let's move on to the next weapon here. And the next one is the Nemesis. The Nemesis's prefix does change. I have the lightning, the full, and then another lightning. The Nemesis shoots corrosive and shock at the same time. And another thing with the Nemesis, it has a chance to spawn with an invader scope, which makes it a hybrid. I have 2 with scopes, but I'm not 100% sure how to tell if it's an invader or not. When I read on the wiki, it says when you aim down the sights, it'll unload the whole clip. So I'm not sure if that means, looking down the sights and hitting the trigger once, and then it unloads the whole clip, or, it just means or if it just means it unloads the clip faster. I'm not sure, because neither of these do that when I look down the sights. It does not shoot the whole clip in one trigger pull. So I'm not 100% sure if either of these is the Nemesis, Invader Nemesis. If you guys know, let me know down in the comments below if I got it or not, Say, hey, that's it, or no, it's not. I'm assuming they're probably not. Oh, I guess all 3 of my Nemesis have a scope on them. So yeah, I'm not sure on if I do have the Invader one or not. It'd be cool if one of these three are, because then I would actually have 4 hybrids. And I'm kind of going after those, but that's another story in another video for another time. And here we have the Serpents, which is a S&S acid combat rifle. It is really beast with Mordecai. It's, you know, it will work with any class. You know, you go down to Old Haven or inside of General Knox's DLC where you're fighting against Crimson Lance, and the Serpents just eats them up, man. It's a really good combat rifle. It really is. I enjoy it a lot. Now we got the Stalker. I actually have 3 Stalkers, and I actually got lucky and got the double version, which is the highest damage output for it, which I really enjoy. And kind of there, I didn't say it about the Serpents, but if you can see the bullets kind of have a ricocheting pattern to them, especially with the Stalker. That's its main special ability, is it ricochets off of surfaces. And now we have the Jackal. As far as I know, the Jackal will always beat the Hunter's Jackal. And obviously it will come in different elements, because I end up being lucky in getting the explosive version of it. And I actually have both of these Jackals on my YouTube channel already when I got them to drop. The Jackal is a shotgun, but it is a grenade launcher shotgun. So we'll demonstrate that. Pretty fun to use if you're messing around. But yeah, that's the Jackal. Let's move on to the next ones. Okay, here we have the Bessie. The Bessie is a pearlescent sniper rifle made by Jacobs, and this thing is a beast, guys, especially in Mordecai or Lilith's hands. You know, if you can see the weapons card right there, it says 500% critical hit damage. The Unforgiven only has 200%, and the Skull Masher only has 200%. In Borderlands 1, the Skull Masher only has 180%. So this damn sniper rifle has the highest percentage of critical hit damage that I know of in the whole game. And the only thing that I would say that's different from the Skull Masher and the Masher Unforgiven is that the Bessie only shoots 1 projectile. You know, the Masher Unforgiven shoots 7, and then you have the Skull Masher, which I want to say it shoots 6. Well, I'm not 100% sure on that, but it does shoot more than 1 projectile at a time. That's the only thing different about this Jacobs. It is really beast, guys. It is a really good sniper rifle. I watched Handsome Jack Boy's video on it last night, and he read off the wiki, and that's the other thing. I'm not really reading off the wiki for you guys or anything here. I'm just talking about them and telling you my opinion. But he said on the wiki that the Bessie is a good gun to take out Cromoraks with, which I totally believe that. And I actually have 3 of them. Moving on here. Here is the Ares, is a pearlescent revolver pistol by Atlas, and I actually had another one of these. I had two of them, and I got one from a Badass Defender on my way to the armory, and the other one I got off of Cromerax. And I gave my other one to my buddy Ghost because it was the same exact one as this one, but this one had a scope and the other one didn't. So I ended up giving it to my buddy Ghost. But nonetheless, the Ares, like I just said, was a revolver pistol, and what the Ares does, other than it just being a shock element, it has a transfusion effect. So whenever you're dealing damage with it, it gives you back transfusion health balls or beads or whatever you want to say. So that's pretty cool. Now, the Tsunami, the one that took me 2 years to freaking get to complete the set. And like the Serpents and the Stalker, the Tsunami has those ricocheting bullets too. And the Tsunami will kind of be like the Nemesis and always shoot corrosive and shock. But when I watched Handsome Jack Boy's video on the Nemesis, it says that the tech pool of the Tsunami will run dry a lot quicker than the Nemesis, so I guess you're not going to get as much bang for your buck. But it's still a really cool SMG, man. I didn't get the best version of it, you know. I wish I would have got, you know, a faster fire rate and a better damage output, but oh well, man. I finally got this sucker, and that's good enough for me. And then the last weapon, let me see, yeah. The last weapon is the Avenger, which is a TDR combat rifle. I don't really know too much about it. I don't know if it has any secret attributes or anything like that. It's a single shot combat rifle. I had two of these before. I had one of these before, and I actually sold it because I thought it sucked. And that picture is on my Instagram page. So you want to go on my Instagram and check that out. It's called Kenny the Human. But yeah, I actually used it the other day, and it's pretty decent as long as you get critical hits. Now for the shields. Ironclad. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I have 9 ironclads, and what the ironclad does, it has a high capacity. That's its main thing, is being I think the highest capacity shield in all of Borderlands, as far as I know. And that's about as much as I can tell you know about it. Now we have the Rose. The Rose is really cool. It has a super fast recharge rate, but its hidden attribute is it will give you a little bit of health regeneration too. So that is pretty cool. I really like rocking it with my Lilith. You know, I'm going to try rocking it on my Mordecai here pretty soon too and see how that goes. But yeah, fast recharge rate and health regeneration. Now, last but not least, and the final thing of this showcase is the Omega. And the Omega is a Atlas shield, pearlescent. And as far as I know, I don't know about any hidden attributes or anything like that, or buffs or boosts, but you know, it says right there on the item card, extreme shock resistance. So it gives you shock resistance, and I would assume, you know, kind of gives you immunity to shock damage. I have 1, 2, and then see, there's the other ones that don't have the extreme. They just have shock resistance. I don't know what the big difference between them are. Maybe, you know, obviously one does more than the other, but, you know, I'm not really sure. I was counting and then I just started talking, so I forgot how many I have, but oh well. And yeah, folks, all you psychos and sirens out there, I just wanted to say thank you for, you know, all of the support you guys are giving me, and you know, my subscribers and all of that. I really appreciate everyone who's watched any of my videos, and I just wanted to say thank you. And the other thing I wanted to do, because I've been kind of dedicating my videos to, you know, my friends and stuff like that lately, and this is kind of personal, but I had a buddy who passed away named Spencer, and he was the first person to kind of turn me on to Borderlands, and you know, I just really wanted to dedicate this to my buddy Big Dumb Spence. You know, rest in peace, man, and I'm going to keep on doing my thing, and we'll see you in the next one.